Today is expected to be the last day of our dry thunderstorms here in the Willamette Valley and the Cascades as the heat winds down, at least for the foreseeable future. This is my final update as a result on this entire event. There is essentially no National Weather Service watches and warnings to speak of, other than the red flag warning that I posted yesterday has been extended into Wednesday. So looking at the convective outlook for today, the Storm Prediction Center is showing a risk of general thunderstorms throughout the Pacific Northwest, with the exception of the Oregon coast and coast range, with isolated dry thunderstorms up in Washington, with the exception of the Columbia Basin. I do expect it to be primarily a Cascades focused event just like the previous couple days, but also like the last 2 days, a storm or two could leak over into the Willamette Valley. And then, as I do always on these final updates, I like to go over my accuracy to keep on file as well for what I can improve going forward. So, the earlier aggressive forecast did pay off in the first 2 days of the heat wave. Specifically, Friday, I forecasted 102 degrees, and that was spot on. However, as the heat wave went on, the cloud covers made highs underperform on Sunday at both Portland and Corvallis, Monday at Portland, and Tuesday in Corvallis. The ironic thing about Monday and Tuesday is both of these were the only 2 days I was outside of the industry standard 3 degree margin of error. The other location I hit it spot on. So do find that a little bit funny in the background. The other really good thing is the warning of isolated thunderstorms, including re-adding the precipitation chances bracket to the 7 day forecast once it became clear that, yeah, there is a chance that that could happen, specifically with a southerly focus. More storms did leak west of the Cascades than I expected. However, none of them got to severe criteria like they did down in the Medford area today, which got 7 additional severe or thunderstorm warnings on top of the 66 that they had this year so far, which is smashing the old record from 2017 and 1999 of 43. All right, on to our 7 day forecast. Comfortably warm the next couple of days with highs 90 degrees or a touch below. Saturday, partly cloudy skies with a high right around the mid 80s, while highs start to creep back up as we go into next week. Looking like there's a chance of a heat wave again next week as we go to Tuesday and then beyond the 7 day with lows staying far more comfortable. For the Portland area, high temperatures today will be in the mid 80s before creeping back up to right around 90 degrees both Thursday and Friday, going back into the low to mid 80s Saturday, Sunday, Monday before shooting back up again on Tuesday. And then the update for Friday into Saturday, essentially not a big change from yesterday. We are not in range of the convective of models, the high resolution models, with the exception of one that is showing thunderstorms being more prolific from Seattle northward and being mostly on Saturday. So at this time, I will hold it at 10%. If that situation changes and it looks like the Willamette Valley slash Southwest Washington will see a more significant chance of thunderstorms, I will come out with a video on Thursday night or Friday during the day about it. Because that looks unlikely, this most likely will be the final video until the next PNW Weather 101 episode, which, as I'm starting to prepare for the long range winter weather outlook for next winter, I'm going to be doing the next 2 episodes on specific oscillations, with the next one being on the quasi biannual oscillation, which I introduced to my methodology last year. So stay tuned For that, I might be out, I'm hoping within a few days, but it might be up to 10 days knowing it's on my schedule over the next week or so. Until then, stay safe out there and take care.